everybody. Welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her. We are San Diego's LGBTQ pop culture podcast. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with Bash.
Hi.
That's it?
Yeah.
Put a
I
little
got
effort.
very distracted by the
What?
doomsday clock
Oh,
in front of me. I'm
sorry.
like, oh, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Who am I? Is
Yeah,
this Pex?
yeah.
Where am I at?
she's a little hungover today. She was on a bender last night. Party
a lot.
Barrick. Hi.
Hi.
And the one running the show. Hi, Robbie.
Hey, everybody. I'm here, too.
There he is. Oh, we have a lot to talk about today because it's Memorial Day weekend for one. We're
Yes.
ending the month of May, but May is another big month. May is National Masturbation Month. Did
Oh.
you guys know that?
No, I thought you were going in a totally different
Wait,
direction.
where did you think I was
I thought you were
going?
going to say mental health awareness.
Oh,
month,
no.
but
Well, that
okay,
too,
We can
that
go
too.
masturbation too.
Isn't
Whatever.
every month masturbation month?
And also mental health awareness.
Don't they go hand in hand at
I
this
guess
point?
they do, yeah.
That was a cheap joke.
I'm
Hand in
sorry.
hand.
Hand in hand.
Oh,
Look at her.
dun-dun-dun.
That's what you get when she's hungover. Cheap jokes.
Yes.
Yeah, you were on a bender last night at PAX, a local gay bar here, a men's bar.
It's rough this morning.
Is it?
It's rough.
You're
I don't know
surviving.
what happened to you. I was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. It's
I
a good-
also walked home blitzed.
You did?
Yeah.
I did not drink last night, but I was on Xanax, and I had a very lovely
Yeah.
I was definitely an ER risk, though. When I walk home in that state, it's usually a sprained ankle.
Oh, remember that? Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
happened 4 times. Always
Yeah.
under Georgia Street Bridge.
That
Why
bridge,
Georgia Street Bridge?
It's haunted.
It is.
Haunted.
I think it's homophobic.
It
It
is.
is.
It's a homophobic.
You fags have been under me for 68
years,
years, and
I'm
I'm
done with
ending
you.
it now.
Everybody, sprained ankles. Oh,
Yes.
God. So we're going to talk a little bit about masturbation.
Oh, wow. That picture just went.
Wow.
Wow.
For those not watching it, well, you can't see it either.
No,
but it's
you
just
can't.
a man moaning in bed. like
Moaning.
this.
Yeah.
So it is National Masturbation Month. So I thought it would be a great follow-up discussion, follow-up from last week's episode with the amazing Dr. Carlton,
Yeah.
who was on. And if you haven't seen that episode or listened to it, go back and listen. He gave a lot of really good information about the I don't know what that was. What the hell? Who, when, where, ding? Yeah, I love how it dinged right when we said his name. So go back and listen to that. So I thought we'd talk about that. So first question,
Oh.
if you have little kids listening, just be warned. It's gonna get
I
dirty.
certainly hope you don't.
Oh
your
no,
kids-
we know for a fact there is a little kid. Somebody allows their kids
I
to
never
listen
thought
to
about
us
that.
Oh my
while they go to
goodness.
sleep.
We also might have listeners that are younger.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna hear it somehow.
I didn't know that.
We're kind of teachers in ways.
Yeah.
We're teaching the
The
children.
content of this podcast may not be suitable for listeners under 18.
Listeners under 45. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Right.
So I was going to ask you guys, do you remember the first time you masturbated? And
Yeah.
what was it to?
Oh my god! Oh, I haven't thought about that in years.
What was it,
What was
Bashi?
it?
I'm so curious.
I think I just humped my bed and stuff came out, and I was like, "This feels. I
Whoa.
like this." And then I was like, "Uh oh."
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
probably the first time.
Yeah.
You?
So
do you,
mine.
do you remember, Bashi, what you were thinking about? Like, was there a
Oh
celebrity?
no, it was just
or...
me humping a bed. I was just like, "This feels good."
So nothing's changed.
No.
What about you, Eric?
I remember watching the Spice Channel scrambled with because you could tune into cable on a fake channel.
Yes.
And then it would flip and you'd have a millisecond of what the video
Yes.
was and then it would disappear and you can hear the audio. You would see one boob and that was the most you'd get.
Yeah.
I masturbated to that and then I came, I orgasmed, and I thought there was something wrong with my body.
Everybody thinks that.
I was convinced
I have a question for you both.
What?
Did you have guilt about it the first time at all as a young kid masturbating? Was there guilt behind it?
I was just terrified. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck was that?
Really?
Yeah, I thought
I
I
wasn't-
made a mistake.
We hacked the body.
Yeah.
I don't think I was scared or ashamed. I just didn't know what happened.
Yeah,
But-
I know. It was like,
Thanks.
for me, I know specifically, it was to Sinbad, the old 1960s, 70s movie.
I thought you
Sinbad.
meant the comedian.
Yeah,
for
me
a
too.
second.
No, the comedian. His stand-up routine on
Right.
HBO.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
Sinbad in the sea or whatever, because
Huh.
he
I
was
remember
like half
that.
naked.
Yeah.
And it was the same. It was like humping the couch, and then it
Yeah.
happened, and because I grew up very religious, as everybody knows, Jehovah's Witness, so
Yeah.
I automatically was like, oh shit, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead. That's it for me. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I remember I think I told Manny right away. And of
Oh,
course
no.
my brother was like,
Weird.
I've been doing that for like the last year. What are you talking about? So yeah.
You know what was also really
What?
hot when I was a kid? The
What?
Sears catalog. The underwear section
Sears cattle. Yeah.
was so hot to me.
I just remember the underwear section in real life.
Do you remember real life?
Yeah, like when you walk through a Target. Well, we didn't
Yeah.
have Targets back then.
A Mervyn's.
A Mervyn's.
Mervyn's.
Yeah.
A
Mervyn's.
JC Penney.
Open. Do you remember that?
Do you guys remember Bullocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
How was
Uh-huh.
that the name of a store?
Yeah.
Balls. You just named your store Balls.
Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullocks.
And then Buffums. Do you remember that?
yeah.
Buttfuckers?
Do you remember Finger Hut? Anybody?
Yes.
Anybody?
There was a
Finger
place
Hut?
called Finger Hut?
It was
Yeah.
a catalog
It's
you
still
would
around.
get, and you can mail order stuff. Finger Hut. If anybody listening remembers Finger Hut, leave it in the comments below or email us. I'm really curious. What did you order out
sounds
of
like-
the catalog?
That sounds like a slice and a slice. Like, what? Oy.
Yeah.
Have your pizza and get fingered too.
Producer Rob, do you remember the first time you masturbated, and what was it to?
To turn that-
I know.
Wow, that threw right over here.
Yeah,
sorry.
I like it. Yeah, what was it, Rob?
I don't remember humping anything.
Oh.
I might remember like just the feeling of it, but I didn't.
Some couch cushions.
No, I never
your
humped
pillow?
anything.
Yeah.
No, I never humped.
You
a
just were
pillow.
choking the chicken.
I guess.
Do
Yeah.
you remember what you were fantasizing about, or were you watching anything?
Probably Ricky Schroeder.
Silver Spoon.
Who's that?
Silver Spoon.
Wow.
Silver
You
Spoon.
really?
Ricky
Yes.
Schroeder.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Silver Spoons
Yeah.
back then.
You know
was
it,
in the
Eric. Do
80s.
you
yeah.
remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver, what?
Silver Spoons.
Do you guys remember the first time you stuck something up your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I do. Do you, Bashy?
I don't know how that started.
Yeah.
Wait, Eric, what was
I
the
honestly
first thing
don't
you stuck
recall.
up your ass?
I mean, it was a finger, but I was terrified. I
Yeah.
was also.
It was probably a finger.
That's like the going theme of my stories today. Like terrifying.
terrified. Terrified.
like I began with the cucumber.
I began with a 10-inch dildo.
I mean, it was a
and I was
fist.
like, if I'm,
It was a
it's
full
a fist.
Oh my
I
god. Oy.
Wow, you were flexible.
I started light.
Like. So Out Magazine came out with an article of 15 ways to enhance your solo pleasure. Shall we go through them?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are so interesting facts. So since it is Masturbation Month and we're coming to the end of May, Masturbation Month was set in 1995 by sex-positive retailer Good Vibrations in honor of
I know them.
Good Vibrations
Yeah.
that does the
There was
dildos and
one in
toys.
San Francisco.
Yeah. In honor of Surgeon General Jocelyn Alders, who was
Thanks,
fired by President Bill Clinton in 1995 for
For
suggesting
lewd
course.
conduct?
Of course.
for suggesting masturbation be part of the sex education curriculum for students.
The hypocrisy.
I know, isn't that
Yeah.
the
interesting, Bashy?
blatant fucking hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Of that man.
To fire her because she suggested it should be taught in school. So the first one that Out Magazine suggests is get loud when you
No.
masturbate. Get loud.
No.
Talk to yourself. Be vocal. It'll help your solo adventures. What do you think of that? Do you get loud? Do you either of you get loud? Or are you like
no, I
little,
would feel bad for my neighbors.
they just hear this high pitched like
Oh my god.
I could imagine. I think Eric's would be like something like,
a
that.
buzz.
No?
Like
Are
a
you in the
engine
room with
revving?
me? Like, Jesus, that's really accurate.
Is it? Oh God, mine's just dainty. It's just like
Yours is chew.
chew, chew,
Or,
chew.
you know, 'cause of the age.
And it's just air. It's just dust. A big old dust ball. It's like the Great Depression.
Dust Bowl.
Dust bowl. Yeah.
Oy.
Oh man. Okay, the next one. Involve all body parts. Explore your body while you masturbate. What do you think about that? Pinch your nipples. Play with your biceps.
I mean, if you
Your
got
butt.
time.
I mean, people don't.
yeah.
Are you a wham bam, thank you, man, get me done in 5? Or
No.
you take your time?
No,
and
I
leisure?
want like a cocktail. I like.
You,
I'll
you're
light
like,
a
I'm going
scented
on a date
candle.
with
Yeah.
Light the
myself.
fireplace.
Yeah.
What about you, Bashi?
It depends how much time.
How much time you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to get it done.
Right.
Yeah, if you're in a hurry. What
Yeah.
about you, Rob? I love throwing him off. I love throwing him off.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Do you involve other body parts when you masturbate?
No, never.
Are you a quick get it done, get out? I got things to do.
Yeah, just hurry it up.
All right then. Next one, explore edging. If you don't know what edging is,
Isn't that a browser in Microsoft Windows?
Yeah, it
I
is.
just learned that. I have a PC for the first time in so long, and I was like, this
Edge.
got through branding.
yeah.
You went off on me at Flicks last weekend because
For
you
Oh, I
saw-
don't remember.
You saw Microsoft Edge on the TV, and then you had a
you're
whole
right.
dissertation.
You're right.
On edge?
I was like, I cannot fucking believe they named this product Edge.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like
Wait, when did you
Microsoft
get a
Blue
PC?
Balls. Oh, for my new job.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to get a. I had to get a
So
PC.
for people who don't know what edging is, do you want to explain it, or Eric?
What?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's where you get close to coming, but you don't, and you keep doing that over and over
and
and
build
over.
and build and build
It's- I don't like
until
that.
you explode.
It can be fun.
It can be. It could be definitely a lot of
I
fun.
just don't like any kind of blue ball, which that could
I
be
don't-
too.
But that's your whole love life.
No, it's not.
It'll make for an orgasm explosion when you edge.
Yeah.
It just takes time. Next one, find toys that you love and bring them into your session. Dildo, anything, any kind of stimulating the prostate for guys, or a sleeve, or a fleshlight, whatever you got. What do you
Can
guys
we
think
pause
about
on
toys?
this subject
Yeah.
for a minute? And I want to go off on a tangent.
Oh god, What
Have-
is a tangent?
Have you guys seen those pornos where the guy's got like a pink thing hanging out of his hole?
Yeah,
and he's
the
having, like,
vibrator.
most over the top orgasm?
But that's all fake.
It's fake, right?
It's so fake.
They're like, I'm like,
because
what
people
the
are
hell?
paying them to do
Don't
that.
ever make that face in front
Yeah,
of me
don't do
ever
that.
again.
And he
But I was
just
like-
shook one
I
leg
know,
like
I'm
a dog. He's like,
sorry,
eh,
I'm
eh.
sorry. But I was like, is there an electro stimulant in it or
It's
something? Or
it's
just
not
a
that
vibrator.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't do
What a
that.
crock
That
of
is-
shit.
It
Yeah.
is. They do it for the pleasure of their OnlyFans.
I mean, unless they
and-
want to sponsor us, in which case,
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you want to sponsor, yeah.
Or
We'll
send
put
me
what
one.
We
you
will
know what?
climax
What is
on
the toy? The
podcast
pink
for you.
one.
that's what
Vibra-
it's, I don't know what it's called.
I don't
Well,
know.
whatever the toy is, they should sponsor it. We'll put it up Eric's butt, and then
And test
you,
it out.
audience, will be able to set it the tone.
I'm in. You guys-
He's in.
Yeah, the audience can control it.
Yeah, wouldn't that be hilarious?
I think that's kind of fun.
I have one in me right now.
You do? Yeah, I'm like, wait, you know what? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I really would not be surprised.
I just think it's so funny. Those guys look like a fucking like seal that's been tagged,
Yeah.
swimming through the ocean with like a little.
I'm
transponder
always
hanging
like,
off
are
of
you
them.
guys having a seizure? What's
It's
happening?
very-
This
anyway,
is scary.
sorry, I just
No.
had to say
I want
that.
what she's having.
I did no. I'm like, are you? It's like the way they look. Is it like, are you in pain? Or are you enjoying this? I can't
just-
tell.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's so over the top.
It's
anyway,
too much. Like they're like, this isn't Juilliard.
Yeah.
This isn't Juilliard. You're not going for your masters in the musical theater. Cut it out.
Can we make a show out of this subject somehow?
We should.
That would be like a great like on stage anthology of people
Was it?
orgasming.
Orgasms.
yeah, I would pay to see that.
Yeah.
Different types, different
Uh-huh.
people,
Or-
how they
but
orgasm.
acting, not an
yeah.
actual orgasm.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or we like rate orgasms. Like we like rate the porn.
Like
On the
like
orgasm.
legendary.
Like a legendary. There should be an orgasm contest where it's like legend tens across the board. And they actually have an orgasm on stage and the best orgasm wins.
Yeah.
Like
You could call
cash
it
prize.
Fake it or take it.
I know, for sure.
It's okay.
Oh, excuse
wow,
me,
COVID.
excuse me.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh, that
We
was all,
shouldn't be in studio.
That was all over me.
I'm glad we're all vaccinated.
sorry.
But
Okay, next one. If you have a penis, explore milking.
What is
What?
that?
milking your prostate.
oh fuck.
Prostate massage to milk. yeah.
Oh.
I've not heard it called that.
I
Milking, I have.
Huh.
I keep
It's actually a kink.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is like a little, you know.
The act of massaging a man's prostate gland through his anus to encourage him to ejaculate as much seminal fluid as possible is what milking is.
As
Have
a
you ever done
reminder,
that?
this podcast is not appropriate
For
for
children.
anyone under 18.
Yes.
Mm.
Have you
But-
done that, Eric or Bashi or even
Isn't that
Robbie?
just bottoming?
Yeah.
Is it? Well, no, because
I mean,
you can be bottom
Yeah.
and they don't go anywhere near your prostate.
yeah, some bad tops.
Just like Dr. Carlson said, if you are on your back and you're getting it, you go up,
Up. Yeah, and in.
up.
Yeah.
up and like a
Up
hook.
and up.
Yeah.
And then if they're
Like
doggy,
the Target brand.
Yeah.
yeah,
Up
Yeah.
and up.
Target up and
Yes.
up. Wait, speaking of Target, we're going off topic again.
Okay.
The Pride suit.
Oh my
Yeah.
Did you
god.
guys see this? So Target came out with this Pride suit,
Yeah.
shorts
Shorts and a blazer.
It's
and
ugly as
and a
fuck.
tie.
But also a lot of Target's products lately have just been like, what is happening? Like, it's not even a Pride thing. It's just their colors and stuff. It
I
looks like the
know.
circus just
Yeah.
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 Whoever's
Yeah.
doing their buyers are like,
It's like product line by Carrot Top.
yeah.
I don't know
By
what's
Carrot
It makes for great memes, though.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the ugliest suit. Why? Who said? Obviously, there were no gay people involved with this because
I'm sure we're gonna see a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's ugly as. Oh
Yeah,
no!
give it
thank
a
you,
month.
ma'am.
We're gonna see it
No,
everywhere.
Thank you, ma'am.
All over Hillcrest.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
We should all go out wearing one.
Oh.
Can we? Please.
No, I don't.
You know what? It's probably
no.
sold out. They probably don't have any.
They
Probably
don't.
not. Shit.
It-
Okay, next one. Devote extra time to your solo sessions. Really make love to yourself. Spend time on you.
Oh yeah, that's me.
That's you. You
Oh,
light
yeah.
a candle.
Oh, yeah.
Scented.
Lay
It's
out a
probably
nice
a pumpkin
towel.
spice.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
everything ready.
Can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can see you
sometimes
doing
the
that.
traffic
Mood
lights are
lighting.
very quick.
Wow.
Wow, that's talent, Bashi.
I just
She's like,
pictured-
I got 30 seconds. Let's go.
I just pictured you really angry in front of like Whole Foods in a traffic
Can you
light.
imagine pulling up to him? I
gotta
you
check
just see this, and you make eye contact, and he's like, "Don't look at me!
That's
Don't
like
look
if I
at
get
me!"
to San Diego to LA in like 2 hours, I celebrate. It's right there on La Cienega.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, what- That's so stupid. That's horrible. Okay. Change the time of day that you masturbate. Switch it up. If you are on a regular schedule.
Are people on a schedule?
Yeah.
Some people are. They masturbate at the
Can
same
you
like
imagine being that type A?
Wow.
It's like penciled in.
yeah, you have to make time.
No.
It's like some people actually like how people have a poop schedule? It's the same with masturbation. They
Huh.
just have a masturbation schedule. Do it at
Wow.
the same time.
I don't
every
have
day.
any schedules on bodily functions.
No.
No.
I just poop
No.
randomly.
I think masturbate whenever you have the urge. Why not? You just stay constipated.
No, I said I poop randomly.
Oh, I was like, she's so.
could come at
she's
any
so
moment. It could
backed
happen
up right
now.
Oh God,
It's happening. It's
it's
happening.
happening. Where are the puppy pads?
Look
Puppy
away.
pads!
Look away.
Producer Rob, get the puppy pads.
me.
So, oh, you want to hear something funny? So this weekend,
shit
when my
yourself?
brother, no,
Oh.
not this time.
All right.
You know that story
Yeah,
where I did, and
we
I
do.
told. So
Rob
that
did
was
too.
yeah, Rob did in Parliament in London, and then when I did it, I made the mistake of telling my brother, and he sent our text conversation and posted it on Instagram.
I remember that.
I was like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It was so funny. But so this weekend we were at my mom's, and my little nephew,
Oh,
who is
no.
maybe 2,
Cool.
went off into the bushes, and he was squatting, and we were getting ready to leave. We're like, Van, bye, bye. And he's just like looking at us like, I'm busy. Leave me alone. And then my brother-in-law, he's like, oh, he's taking a shit. And we're like, and he's like looking at me and my brother like, don't make eye contact with me. I'm busy right now. I'm
Oh
taking
my
a dump."
god, kids are
Wow.
so funny.
I know, they're hilarious. Okay. Oh, this one's really interesting. The next one on this list is go down the hypnotist rabbit hole. So there is a trend that is happening where people are going online and watching videos to be hypnotized, and it's called hypnobaters. So you get hypnotized while you masturbate to enhance the feeling
No.
that you're having.
What?
I don't. some people don't get hypnotized.
That
This is a
entire-
thing. This is a thing.
That sounds
description just
so
gave me a headache.
Yeah.
complicated.
I don't know what.
I know. There have been some hypnosis audio files that people have found that have been great success,
Great
checking out
success.
the brain and being able to focus pleasure buildup. Is that weird?
I don't
know
understand.
about
What
this.
What are they getting hypnotized for? What does that do?
To help their orgasm, help them enjoy the experience of themselves.
People are too in their heads. I can't.
I know. The next one, this is a very popular one. Get into popper baiting, poppers and masturbating. Look at her,
Wow.
she's awake.
She woke
What
up.
are your
I
thoughts?
love poppers.
Yeah.
I can't.
Do you?
I can't
do.
because of my heart.
They
so
make
good.
me dizzy, and I just feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I don't know.
I think they're fun sometimes.
They're not my thing.
I think everybody
Yeah.
should try it.
I
at least.
support them though. Like,
Yeah, if you're into it, go for it.
Can we make a flag for that?
What?
Poppers pride.
Popper's pride.
Yeah.
For all you popper enthusiasts.
yeah.
Would you? So you're not into poppers at
No,
all?
they just make me dizzy, and then I feel like I'm.
I feel like I'm having a
spinning.
heart
You know
attack.
what makes me really nervous though is when
What?
people bring them into the club and they're like huffing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're going to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what else you're on, but
I don't know.
have you not seen that?
I'm
Yeah,
right here.
I have.
I'm right here.
It's right there. Do you notice how I'm not making eye contact at her while you're saying it? I'm looking at you going, yeah.
Wait, she did
This one.
that?
No,
No.
her, yeah, it's Eric. No.
Oh my.
Did I
Ha-
last
have
night?
you, producer
brand?
Rob, ever done poppers? Have you ever gotten into poppers?
Nope, never.
Really?
Would you?
Never ever. No, I have no.
Guess what we're doing tonight on the show? Let's give him. No, I'm kidding.
Do you guys like? Was that a thing that like Number One sold it in a vending machine?
I do.
I've heard of that.
I do vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Number One on Fifth.
I can't
Yeah.
corroborate
Yeah,
that.
I
They-
remember
they
that.
had
Yeah.
poppers in a vending machine,
Vending
right?
machine. Yeah.
That's
That's
adorable.
a great idea.
I think it's great. Remember when cigarettes were in a vending machine? Never mind. I'm old.
Oh my god.
Okay, next one. Explore other ways to experience eroticism. Not just with masturbation, but just like while you're out in public.
Skydiving.
Yeah.
What?
Things that turn you on. Explore that.
Huh.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
All right.
You walk out of your house or your apartment wherever you're living, and every opportunity is
I don't.
I think it's a little much.
How many
Yeah.
are these?
There's 15. We're almost done.
Okay.
Explore different kinds of lube.
That's not an okay thing. To
Okay,
do.
this is actually something I wanted to ask you. Do you prefer water based or silicone?
Absolutely water based. I don't want my sheets
Silicone,
ruined.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
And I
That's
think
what hate.
silicone has like the worst friction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And it takes forever to get fucking washed off.
Yeah.
yeah.
There are some really bad lubes. I do not like
What is your
silicone. If somebody
go-to?
brings
Yeah.
silicone
What is
to me,
yours?
yeah.
What's
What
your
is
brand?
your go-to? brand?
I like ID. I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
I use coconut oil.
What?
I've heard of
fucking
this.
love
I
it.
haven't
Why?
tried it.
I just because it's kind of a solid, so it's not gonna like leak anywhere.
Yeah.
But
But won't it stain your sheets?
it can. But it washes out easily.
I don't like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's natural.
I have a question.
Sure.
What's up?
So a friend of mine told me this week that he uses olive oil. Is that a thing?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
I'm
I have.
Italian.
What
and
friend
I
is
haven't
this?
heard that.
Well, in fact, that's what he said. He's like, I like it the Italian way, and I'm like,
we do
what?
not use. I think
So-
that's super fucking.
Basically,
racist.
your bedroom smells like an Olive Garden
Yeah.
and a deep fryer.
I'm
Rob,
down for
get
that.
out.
I'm down for that.
And I've done it, and I want to get some bread and like sop it up.
Sop it up, yeah. Add a little
Okay.
Because it
balsamic
smells.
vinaigrette.
It smells
Can I
like
go
you're
on
gonna have
another
bread.
tangent? Have you seen like some of the porns where people start unexpectedly incorporating food in ways that you wish you didn't see?
Like what?
Oh.
Like people stick things up their butt and then eat out of it,
Yeah.
like bananas.
Ew.
I've
I
seen
was
a
like,
banana.
oh no.
Yeah.
Like a banana?
Well,
Yeah,
and,
like
then,
it'll
and then it
come
shoots
out.
out.
Oh,
And then they eat it as it's coming out.
Like no.
It's all
No.
mushy.
Have you
No.
have you not seen the internet before?
Yes, I have, but I am not typing on my thing like,
Have
like
Gen
I
Zs
am not pulling a Carrie Bradshaw going, you know what? Bananas in the butthole.
Yeah.
How does this work?
And I
you
thought to
should.
myself,
No.
You should.
maybe my career is the banana in someone's
So-
anus.
Today. No. But I have seen videos where people are putting butt plugs in there and popping them out and seeing how far they can
Yeah.
shoot them out of their ass.
There is this one porn star where he does really funny things. Like he had a cup in his butt and his friend like golfed into it.
Who is this?
I don't know his
That's
name, but it was
amazing.
really funny. And
hilarious.
actually, one of my straight friends sent it to me. I
Oh,
was
see,
like,
that
oh
would
my
crack
God.
me up.
Yeah, that's
That would
fun.
be okay. Next one is focus more on your own internal fantasies than porn.
These seem very like
What?
What?
obvious now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so that do you do that? Do you ever do you rely on porn to get you off, or are you good with?
Oh, I see what the statement is.
Yeah.
I could go either way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really like porn.
Yeah.
I really do.
What's your go-to porn? What kind? What genre?
Stop it.
Everything.
Everything, but you have to have
Jesus.
one.
It's breathing. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh.
But you are. Oh yeah, you are getting into the leather community
Yeah,
here in
I
San
am.
Diego. How
Are
has
you?
that
I
been?
didn't
I am.
notice.
I haven't noticed with your outfit in here. Show the audience
Wow,
your boots. Show
that
your,
was triggering.
show your boots. Show your boots. Your boots.
Oh.
Look at
I
that.
can't
Look
look
at that.
at
Look
can't
at
see
that.
'em.
Put up those. Yeah.
Hold on.
I think it would be fun if somebody did an
No.
UGG line of leather.
Ugg.
Yeah,
UGG?
those boots,
Uggs
but
are
lined with
triggering.
fur.
I can't stand Uggs.
They probably will for Pride.
They probably
Oh, yeah.
and Target's gonna put them out.
Rainbow color.
Yeah. No, thank you. Okay, the last one is if you have feelings of shame or guilt after masturbating, as many people do some research on it because you shouldn't feel guilty about masturbating. It's normal. Everybody should do it. I know I grew up with a lot of guilt with it because of religious reasons. but
I think that there are certain circumstances where you should have shame of
Like
masturbating.
what?
Like at a
What?
wake. Don't masturbate at somebody's funeral.
Oh.
why?
That's not okay.
What if they
Says
wanted
who?
it?
Yeah.
What if they had said, "When I die, please masturbate"?
Nima does not want that at her last
Oh.
celebration.
My grandma probably be like, "You get it. Here, I'm gonna do a
Oh,
shot
no,
for you."
no.
Where was that? Have you ever been caught in the awkwardest places of, or where was the first? Have you ever been
Oh.
caught masturbating by somebody you didn't want to get, like a parent or something?
Ooh.
Second, where is the weirdest place you've masturbated?
Oof.
I definitely haven't been caught, thank God.
Yeah, me too. Thank God. Where's the,
The weirdest
weirdest
place?
Yeah, or like I have one that's good. Here, I'll let you guys
I'm trying
think
to think.
about it.
You say yours.
Yeah.
So everybody knows I grew up Jehovah Witness.
Church.
Church, yeah. So I used to, during the meetings, because they were so boring, used to go in the bathroom during the second act, so we had the first part of the meeting, we take a break, and then the second part, it was always 2 hours long.
Wait, you guys call them meetings?
Yeah, meetings, the congregation.
That sounds like the worst.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I used to go into the bathroom
Right?
during so we had Sunday service.
Is it
We'd
like a
have the
boardroom?
public talk at the beginning, and then we would do the watchtower. And the second part, I was always so bored with the watchtower,
Okay.
and I hated because they would ask questions and we would have to answer, and always pressure to answer
Yeah.
for the watchtower. So I would get up and go in the bathroom
What's-
and masturbate.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. But what's the Watchtower exactly?
It's Watchtower and Awake. It's the publications that the
Oh
Jehovah's
yeah,
Witnesses
that they
Oh.
had.
Yes,
I feel like I had heard about
So
that.
get this. I used to have the biggest crush on the guy that used to Bible study me during
You
at the
studied
time.
a little bit more than that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to go in the bathroom, masturbate during the meetings. And one time he came in the stall next to me while I was doing it, and I could just see his feet.
Did you do the tap tap?
Oh my God, you don't know how turned on I was. At what was it, 17 or 18? I was like, please God, let him be gay and slip his dick under the stall, please.
Do you need a minute alone? Like,
No, but
Yeah, you
that
seem to
was
be
probably the
really-
weirdest.
You're very excited about the story.
Okay, what about you? Where's the weirdest place you've
So,
masturbated?
I mean, I feel like I've masturbated everywhere, but
Yeah.
that actually, I remember masturbating when I was like in my teens in a Catholic church bathroom.
Oh my God.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. What
in
about you,
the
Bashi?
church.
Come on, you got to have a good one.
I
Knowing
don't know.
you?
I just probably somewhere public, but I can't pinpoint one.
Ever?
No, not
In your
like
car?
anything that sticks
Driving?
out. Oh, in the car.
Yeah.
In traffic, I have.
Have you done at work?
Yeah.
That's a yes. You paused it out to think about it. Yes. At your current job?
No.
Ah.
Well, it's also remote.
Yeah. So,
True. I'm remote. Yeah.
so you're working from home.
How
so,
about you,
yeah.
Rob?
Oh, then yes,
Where's
the
the
answer is
weirdest
yes.
place you've masturbated, producer Rob?
This is probably the worst episode to throw everything my way, but I
I-
don't do that.
I'm
anymore.
Oh my God.
I'm hoping Rob says like the Skyfari or the
I
hot air
know
balloon.
he's hot air balloon.
I can't. I really don't think I've done it anywhere interesting enough.
You know what's interesting though? Hymns.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Um,
that?
Speaking of getting
need-
hard.
Speaking of getting hard,
glasses back on.
that was probably the smoothest transition, but Rob was so
Yeah.
not ready for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hims offers men access to high-quality medical products for issues all men face but rarely take care of, and they're a trusted destination for sound medical guidance with both prescription and non-prescription solutions. That ridiculously expensive little blue pill is now a generic, which means the prescription medication to treat erectile dysfunction is now affordable. At Hims, you pay as little as only $4 a day. No embarrassing conversations, no appointments. Just answer a few questions in the privacy of your own home, and a medical provider will confidentially review. If you get approved, your medication is shipped directly to your door in very discreet packaging, and you guys, the shipping is absolutely free. And if you go to our website right now, they're offering a 60-day money-back guarantee. That means that you get hard or your money back. There's always a delay.
Yeah.
Now, maybe gotta
You lose your place, Rob. Learn your
No,
lines.
maybe getting an erection isn't a problem for you at all, but instead you might finish a little prematurely. Wait,
These are a
I'll
train
fill in.
wreck.
I'll
I
fill in.
get
I'll
it.
fill in.
here, there it is.
I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Good job.
So the great news is Hims has that covered too, with either a spray, a pill, or both. Simply spray the most sensitive areas 5 to 10 minutes before go time, and studies have shown men can last up to 64% longer when using the spray. Sex should be fun for everybody, and Hims helps you enjoy that pleasure a lot longer. Now, whether you want to focus on sexual wellness, acne, hair loss, or beyond, male or female, Hims has you covered. Start out with a free online visit. Go to whoinvitedher.net/Hims. That's HIMS for your free visit. Prescription products are subject to medical provider approval and require an online consultation with a medical provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. So see the website for full details and safety information. That's whoinvitedher.net/Hims.
There you go. Yay. Thank you, Rob.
I feel
for
like I need a
that.
cigarette now.
Yeah.
No, God, that was a lot.
That was a lot, Rob.
That was
I
a
know.
lot.
You're getting really good at those, though.
Yeah.
Am I though? Really?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I can't
Aw,
read through
barely.
that much content.
No.
I know. Shit.
Thank
Tony
God-
certainly can't.
I know. I was gonna say
I
thank.
can't. We would still be here half an hour later with
Yeah.
me
Oh, God.
mispronouncing every word.
Yeah.
Tony trying to pronounce medical terms or
My
anybody's
dyslexia,
names
I
doesn't.
I'm
can't.
It
trying
doesn't
to think of like
count.
a tough one.
What?
Never mind. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
So since we're moving on, did you guys watch their Friends reunion?
No.
Anybody? I
No.
did.
Was
I-
it good?
Okay. So the Friends reunion happened this week, and it's on HBO Max. I was never a huge fan of Friends. I watched it like
I loved
on and off.
Friends.
I
I know
don't.
Bashi loved Friends.
But you know,
It was-
some of it hasn't aged great.
No, it's
No.
incredibly homophobic.
and it's hard to like. It's getting to the.
okay.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
we're gonna
yeah,
get
it
to
was
that.
actually.
It's
So okay,
problematic.
first off, I went into wanting to not like it because I was like, I'm just not gonna like it. There's a lot of whatever. It was actually really well done. It was really well done.
I feel
and
like
very nostalgic, and it just I kind of got teary eyed on some of it. And it was
I have
Yeah.
two things. One,
go ahead.
don't gay bait me with Lady Gaga. Like I don't
did she
care.
come on?
She's on
She
it.
came actually. I'll talk about the Lady Gaga
Uh-huh.
part.
Oh.
Look at you. So I was waiting for the Lady Gaga part. She came in with Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah.
Sits on the couch and sings "Smelly Cat," and it was very cute.
I
and
like
it's
that.
Lisa Kudrow now. And Lisa Kudrow is probably one of the most underrated actresses.
Lisa
Yes.
Kudrow is a
ever.
national fucking
She's
treasure.
She is
treasure.
incredible,
Yeah.
incredibly talented.
Yeah.
Flawless, all of the shows she does. She's
Yes.
amazing. So it's her now, and she breaks out the guitar and she goes, "I'm sorry, but this is going to be a train wreck." She tells the
Lisa
audience,
Kudrow?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
and she starts doing "Smelly Cat." And as a fan of the show, Bash, you would appreciate this because hearing it, seeing her sitting on the couch in Central Park, singing the song, it brings you back to when the show was on TV. So she
Yeah.
sings it, and then Lady Gaga comes in dressed like the late 90s, early 2000s, sits down with her, does Smelly Cat in Lady Gaga style, which was fucking amazing.
I bet.
And then they duet it together, and Lady Gaga, you can tell, is a fan of Lisa Kudrow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a fan of the show, and it was just so endearing. It felt like two people that really like each other or idolize each other sit down and have a moment.
Yeah.
And you can see Lisa Kudrow, hear her sing the song, and Lisa Kudrow's like, "You're fucking amazing." Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
God, so good.
Yeah.
It was. It didn't bother me.
I don't get it.
really
Like, what
didn't.
was the format of the show though? They were just
It was
talking
literally
about it?
so it starts off with each cast member now coming onto the set for the first time after however many years it's
So it's
been.
just all memories then. They didn't like do an episode.
It wasn't an episode, but this
Right,
this
okay.
is how it went. So they all do that, and then they all see each other for the first time in the same room on the set together. Lots of tears, lots of memories.
Yeah.
They all looked pretty good. I mean, Jennifer
can
Aniston
I-
made a pact with the devil, obviously.
Yeah, I can talk about that. I would never ever agree to go on camera
With
next
Jennifer
to
Aniston.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Aniston.
She looked amazing.
I
So
don't
did
care if-
Courtney Cox.
I don't care if they paid me $3 million, which by the way, they got paid $3 million
$3
each
million.
to do that.
Yeah.
This show?
Yeah, the
One reunion
yeah.
episode. Yeah.
I gotta say, Courtney Cox looked amazing. Lisa Kudrow looked
Yes.
amazing. The guys, Matthew Perry had work done.
Yeah.
Matt LeBlanc, he's still
He's
like
handsome.
he's like
Yeah.
a dad now. He's still
Matthew Perry had work done like the week before.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
not
really?
good.
David
Yeah.
Schwimmer still. They all aged, but the guys all aged,
yeah.
but they all looked handsome. to
David
me.
Schwimmer, I think his biggest thing since the show ended was the OJ trial thing, right?
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
he was a Kardashian.
Yeah.
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 He's done some other stuff, but so they do that, and then they go in front of a live audience with the British late guy host that
Oh,
James Corden.
James
Yes.
Corden.
I
Thank
don't
you.
like him.
I do.
So he does, and then they start talking, reminiscing. Then they start talking about the show. They read now, like them now, the script of some of their favorite episodes, and then they flash back to the episodes. They do a lot of the behind the scenes footage that we've never seen, bloopers. It was so good. And then they bring out all of your favorite people from the show that weren't celebrities, but just regulars
oh,
on
like
the show.
Janice.
Janice came back. It was really just good. And then they talked about Chandler Bing. Yeah, and then they talked about like Ross and Rachel actually had huge crushes on each other, Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer, during the production
Wow.
of the show. But because of timing, they were always dating somebody else,
And
so
then
they
she
never
found
got
Brad
together.
Pitt.
Yeah.
And he fucked everything up.
Yeah.
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 I
It
don't
was
know.
just really like very nostalgic.
I
enjoyed it.
I don't like nostalgic stuff.
Really?
No, I like the past in the past. I like to refer back to it, but I just think that these types of things are very like
Forced.
forced
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like money driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
But
I
it
could
was
do without it.
Yeah, I went in like that, but it was actually better than I thought.
I'll probably check
It
it
was
out, but I'll probably turn it off
definitely-
after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Definitely all for the money, off for the
Totally.
whatever.
Yeah.
But the show, like looking back at the episodes, and it was when did the show aired? Like in the 90s,
I think
early.
it started in
2000s.
like 93.
and then and it ran for 10 seasons,
7,000 years.
7,000 years. Yeah. Why is it homophobic? I'm curious on your top.
Because they made a lot of homophobic jokes.
They made a
like
lot of
the boys.
transphobic-
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
because of Chandler's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Kathleen Turner played Chandler's
Which
mom.
she says they were very mean to her.
But was her character trans or a drag queen?
No,
I can't
trans.
remember.
trans.
Oh
trans.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And how are you mean to Kathleen Turner? She's like
She's a
fucking
icon.
legend. Yeah.
Icon, amazing
Huh.
actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was, but now like when you look back on it, because after Friends ended, we got Will and Grace
Yes.
and stuff, but it was the late '90s and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a different time. You
It was
learn
Different
you
kind of
move on.
television too. Like
It was a very
Yeah.
different kind of.
it was
television.
designed that if you missed an episode, you didn't miss anything. And if you came late into an episode because things weren't recorded or streamed, like you could still pick up and
Yeah.
know what the
What was
episode was
going on.
about. Yeah, it was designed for that. It
So
was
my
weird.
problem with
Isn't
Friends,
that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole format of TV has completely changed.
Totally
Yeah.
different.
Like sitcoms don't work anymore.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No.
they don't.
That's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
That's
My
why-
problem
yeah.
with Friends was that I remember watching it because it came out when I was already done with high school. I was in my early 20s. There was no people of color on it. So
Yes.
when I
there
watched
wasn't until
it,
the end.
I
Yeah.
did not see any Hispanic people like
Yeah.
myself on there. So I didn't relate.
I didn't
couldn't
either.
relate. It was really hard for me to go, oh, these are privileged white
People
I know it sounds horrible
in
to
giant
say.
apartments that are completely unaffordable.
In New York. Yeah. It
That
was
was
not
what killed me.
realistic.
I was
Yeah.
like, these people are 20 and they live in a 6 1,000 square foot apartment
Love.
in New
It's
York City.
it's not
Yeah.
realistic.
No,
Yeah.
and like seeing real New York portrayed by a show like Broad City is just
Yeah.
makes
Oh,
it
I
even
love Broad
funnier.
City.
Yeah.
I love
But-
Broad
Such a
City.
good
Oh,
show.
speaking of which, so have you guys have been watching Hacked?
Hack.
Or Hacks?
Oh, can we talk about Hack on HBO Max?
Yes.
Starring the phenomenal Jean Smart. If you don't know who Jean Smart is, she really got known for designing women in the 80s, early 90s,
Yeah.
which I was obsessed with. As you can tell, there's a picture behind Eric's
Yeah.
head of designing women.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
designing women.
Yeah.
So Jean Smart is in her like prime again right now. She
She
just
is.
did Watchmen on HBO, which they only did one season and it was phenomenal. And she's an amazing actress. And now she's doing Hacked on there, and
So good.
it is so good.
I
So
think the show's really
so
well done.
good.
Yeah.
She is such a talented actress. So the show premise is a kind of an aging comedian who does Las Vegas.
A
And all of
boomer.
that. Yeah, a
Yeah.
boomer. Who gets a new assistant.
Yes.
Who is a Gen Z.
She's a writer.
a writer, and
a new-
she's
yeah.
hilarious. So you get these two generation of women
Yeah.
trying to cope with a male dominated
Yeah.
film, sexism,
Yeah.
and all of it's.
I
And
thought
it's-
it was so
and-
fucking funny.
And both viewpoints are right and valid. That's
Very
That's
valid.
the cool part about the show.
That's what I really enjoy
Yeah.
about it is you really do get the older generation, younger generation coming in
Well,
the middle, dealing with the same problems.
it's
Yeah.
kind of almost funny because like the Friends series kind of
Yeah.
transitioned from like a boomers focus to more of a millennial focus
yeah.
because it ended in like what 2003,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
and
think
this is like
so.
another juxtaposition between those two time
Exactly.
periods where
Yeah.
I think it's really funny.
yeah.
but
but
it's so good.
it's
So
so
Hacked
great.
TV
is
was
good.
so different in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like things were problematic as shit.
Yeah.
Problematic as shit is
Yeah.
a understatement for a lot
Yeah.
of the shows.
Like I posted on my Instagram about Next the other
Next, do you guys? Okay,
Ugh.
let's get into this. Since we're
Yes.
talking about Friends, about the shows that we remember as kids that kind of influenced us and all this. Next was a show on MTV when MTV actually had programming and it
Right.
did a lot. So Bashy, explain Next. 'cause
Oh, it was
this is-
the fucking worst show ever.
Oh.
It would be
Worst.
4 daters on a bus
Yeah.
that just walk out and they go on dates with this person. But it was the most superficial show of all time. Many times somebody would walk off the bus and get instantly next.
Yes.
Just
when they
based off
said
of what's
Next,
going on.
it was like a no, a hard no. Next,
And then
give
the
me
person
next
would be
one.
publicly tarred and feathered
Yeah.
and sent on their way to wherever
I
fucking
had a
place they
coworker
came from.
that when I worked at Banana Republic back in college,
Yeah.
who was on Next, and
Shut
he
up.
walked off the bus and immediately was next.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I would never agree to that show because if
I
that
would
happened
never.
to
Yeah.
me, I don't think I could recover.
He could always laugh it off, which I don't know I could.
But the other
Yeah.
thing too is the way that they like portrayed. There was like some
Yeah.
gay nexters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was.
First of all, the show's titles are Evan (parentheses gay) / the girl that went after him. So
Yeah.
I'm like, these look like Sean Cody titles.
It was so
Probably not okay by today's
No.
standards. But
No.
yeah, just identify him as gay. Just
Yeah.
know what you're getting into.
and,
but
and the
it-
producers like specifically chose like gay stereotypes.
Oh my god, they get up. They're
So
like
gay
they're doing like their little
stereotypes,
Real Housewives like bio. They're like, I like it up the butt, hard and long, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, they're so gross.
They did.
and that's our first depiction of gay people
It
on
was.
the media.
It was.
So no wonder everyone is self-centered, totally anxious, and obsessed with sex.
shallow. Yeah,
Yeah.
and sex. Yeah.
That's what we were brought up on.
So I have a question for both of you. Since we're talking about these, what shows as a kid or even in your young adult 20s, teens really kind of influenced you even a little bit or that you remember had some kind of an impact on your life?
I know mine.
What are yours?
My So-Called Life.
My So-Called Life,
It
Claire
was
Danes. And
Claire
it was one
Danes.
of the very first gay characters on TV. Ricky.
Yes.
And I was obsessed with this show.
And
because-
POC too. Which
POC.
is fucking amazing.
That's why I loved it.
Yeah,
because
me
it
too.
was like
relatable.
a gay person
Yeah.
who
My
is
so-called-
Mexican.
Who looks like me? Yeah.
Yes.
When
I
was this
know.
show on? I never saw
The
it.
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me pull
And
up what
I
he thought.
felt I was just as dramatic as Claire Danes.
Oh my god.
Oh, Claire Danes, isn't it?
yeah,
Oh my
she
God.
was
Star.
the lead.
Every
that was
time-
that was her
every ti-
breakout role.
Every time I hear her name, I just hear like the racist Homeland, like Middle Eastern music going
Shut
on.
up. Are you serious?
I didn't watch that show.
It was
She
from
drives me insane.
1994 to 1995. My so-called life. Jared Leto got his start on there. Do you remember?
Yes.
Oh,
And then
wow.
Jordan
Wilson,
Catalano.
Jordan Catalano.
Such
Yeah.
a crush.
And then
That hair,
Wilson Cruz played Ricky,
Yeah.
who was the out gay kid
Yeah.
in high school. And this show came out when I was in high school.
Me
because
too.
It only lasted 1 year, so it was my senior year in high school
Yeah.
when this came out. And I remember having to sneak to watch it because we weren't allowed to watch MTV in my house because of Jehovah's
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh my god.
And the minute I watched it, two things. Ricky, I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. That Mexican kid is me.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I remember seeing somebody that looked like me on
Relatable.
television.
Yeah, it was cool.
And Claire Danes. I
was
had
great.
that Claire Danes friend in school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was Claire Danes. I
Yeah.
still am.
you are. What other
battling
ones,
terrorists.
Eric? That really influenced you?
God, what else did I like?
TRL was a big
Oh,
one for
we
me.
I
talked
loved
about that.
That I would run
Oh my
home.
God.
Because it would be on like at 4 o'clock every day,
Yeah,
right?
4 o'clock,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And they
school
never-
at 3:30.
They never played the full video, which drove me insane.
They
Drove
used
me
to.
insane.
They
Yeah. Oh,
had
sorry,
been
Bashy.
doing that. You just
Yeah.
fucking hit me in
I
the
know.
face with the mic, Tony.
Well, at least it wasn't my fist. Go ahead. She's been doing the show how many years
I'm
and she still can't
sorry.
get the mic right. Okay.
I just
What
saw
were
something coming
yours though?
straight at my
Because
face
you
if I had a
are
nickel.
10 years older than me. So you're
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry,
You
what?
are.
10
10 years younger than me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, in Bizarro world.
Because this is the thing I like your perspective, Bash, is because you are like on that cusp of Gen X and millennial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
a-
like,
I'm a-
literally-
they call us geriatric
Yeah.
millennials now.
Whoa.
I don't know who came up with that, but I
weird.
find it.
So what were the shows that really influenced
Yeah.
you? I'm really curious.
I would
I'm
say-
in the middle of you two, so
Yeah.
I cross over.
You are. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Friends was a big one.
Uh-huh.
TRL was definitely huge. I was
Mm-hmm.
as a kid, I was obsessed with Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the old one.
What?
The original.
Really?
Yeah, I
That
really
was
liked
your
that one with
go-to?
Melissa Joan
Melissa
Hart.
Joan Hart.
Yeah.
I never got into it.
And
The guys
cat.
were really cute on it too, and the
Yeah.
cat that talked. I
Yeah.
loved Salem.
And the ants.
Salem.
The ants were
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
Hilda
I love that they
and-
did a cameo in the new one.
Oh, I know.
It was
Wasn't
so
that great?
But I think like the biggest one was The Real World, which
Oh.
Dude.
carried me from like 12 to 24.
Yeah.
The Real World had it was like
Use your words.
no, I'm thinking how to word it. It was like My So-Called Life, but it was
but real?
especially
The
Shut
Real
up.
World?
especially
San
season-
Diego.
Oh, with Frankie, who was a cutter.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
I had a first-hand experience with Real World San
Yeah.
Okay,
Diego
first
the
you
second
say-
season.
So
Say
you have a
that.
connection, right?
And then we'll get into the San Francisco season with Pedro and how impactful that was for the
Yeah.
gay
I don't think
community.
that
and
was
all
early on though, right?
Yeah.
the San
What was the
Francisco-
one where you? How are you related to Real World?
Well, I was dating a bartender at Lay Lounge back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember. How did I forget about this?
Yeah. And
And he wasn't on the show, but he was on the show.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not cast, but appeared. And he had to warn me and was like, so I used to date this guy that's on The Real World, and you will be seeing me on the show. And that was like up front.
Ooh.
What I wasn't prepared for was this happenstance of when I saw that episode, which was at my parents' house,
Uh-huh.
and them going, not knowing about me,
Yeah.
and them going like, oh my God, I can't believe they're showing this on TV. And up there is my current guy that
The
I'm
guy
dating
that-
making out with some other dude.
Yeah.
Shut
And
up.
I was like, oops.
Wow.
Wow,
days
Bashy.
I actually remember because there was the episode where they came to Hillcrest,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
where he met some
It
guy.
was at
and I
Eden
remember, well, there was Eden. They
or
went
Universal.
to they were-
Eden.
well, at the time, I think it was Eden. And then they were at Bourbon Street and Lay Lounge because we were at Bourbon Street. I think I was with Tony.
Yeah.
And all the
Yeah.
cameras went in. And I remember
Uh-huh.
we were waiting to go in, but the cameras were on and
I
everything.
remember that.
We were
Yeah.
there that day.
I
But
was
were we
so
hanging out
crazy.
then?
We
I guess-
were. I think we
Yeah.
had just started because I had just come back to
I
San
think so.
Diego.
Yeah,
And I-
because it was in 2000.
I knew of you.
No, because it was San Diego was 2004. It was before I knew you.
That can't be.
Yeah, San
Mhm.
Diego, Real World San Diego, 2004.
But is that the
fair-
second San Diego? Because
No,
there
Yeah,
was
there are
first
two.
one.
The first one was
one.
2004,
No,
and then they
I
came
dated
back.
the guy on the
Yeah.
second San Diego, which had to have
Who
been
was
like
the 2011 was the
Yeah.
second
Yeah, we for
one.
sure
That's
knew each other.
Right.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
We
did.
absolutely did.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, and me
Ugh.
and Rob were together. We were only what 2 years knowing each
Mhm.
other, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were in the house on Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the
we were-
time,
I
yeah.
was living on Cleveland. That house
Uh-huh.
on Cleveland. Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
house.
Okay, but yeah, what were you saying, Rob? So that we saw them with
Yes.
the cameras and all that.
Yeah, so that was the second season. Because I remember one of them. There, it was the.
Oh my God! They
the
probably
gay- it
met
was-
that night.
It was. Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
I think they did. But I
Ugh.
remember, wasn't like the girl? She worked at the Flame back when the Flame was open.
The girl,
right.
the other gay girl that was on the
Yeah.
show, who
Oh.
actually is my favorite character that season. She's like the
Oh,
only,
yeah, yeah.
she was like the only sane one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Real World.
Memories.
So,
Big memories.
Real World season 3, I remember being very impactful because it came out in '94, and
Yeah.
it was the same time My So-Called Life, and it had Pedro. Do you
Yes,
remember?
I do.
And it was the first time on TV that there was an openly gay character, not character, but person. Who was living with HIV.
Yeah.
And
He
was
had
an
it
ad-
on the show.
He
On the
had it on the
show.
show
And talked about it,
He
yes.
talked about it very openly, and he actually passed away right after the last
Yeah.
episode.
Oh my God,
And
that
they
was
made-
1994.
Yeah, and they
I
did
re-
a documentary about it, and it was really beautiful to
It
learn
was really, really good.
about, because I didn't know anyone at the time like
Yeah.
that.
That's
so,
incredible.
Yeah.
It was. I remember
kinda wanna
watching
watch
it
that
as a
season.
senior in high school that season, and it was the same with My So-Called Life. It was the first time we saw representation on TV.
Yeah.
Of the LGBTQ community, people of color.
Yeah.
And
I can't
I
believe
was-
how far we've come.
I know.
And then I was watching recently the documentary they were doing about LGBTQ television. I think it's on Apple TV. You can watch it. And they were talking about this season of The Real World and how all of the casts now, like Pam and Puck, all of them are still super close.
Oh,
And
really?
they talk
Wow.
about how Pedro's story has affected
Oh.
their lives even now,
Yeah.
and how that season and Becca and all of them all
Yeah.
stayed friends. They are all still very close.
That's
They still
awesome.
yeah,
That was a really, as corny as it sounds, important show.
it
Yeah,
was. It
it
was a
was.
very
Yeah.
important season.
Yeah. More than
feel.
I think it got credit for at the time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Me too.
The only thing that I don't like about The Real World is it then created reality television.
Yeah.
it did,
Which
It
I
did.
think has led to a lot of terrible
But then-
consequences.
terrible. The Bachelor, the
Reality
The
Bachelorette.
television that
Kardashians.
is
Ugh.
produced, which is even more confusing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, and that was the real strange thing about that show is that it wasn't as scripted.
It
back
wasn't.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
remember
probably reproduced some scenes,
Yeah.
but that entire field of television didn't
Yeah.
exist yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't-
remember when The Real World New York in '92 came out and watching it for the very first time.
So
And it was the weirdest, like I've never seen anything like that on TV.
yeah.
And I remember and I was hooked. It
Yeah, I was too.
So amazingly good.
Yeah.
I think my favorite season was New Orleans, the first one.
Yeah.
But,
New
um,
Orleans, that was 2000, yeah.
Yeah, that one was really
I
funny.
like London. I remember I really liked
I don't
when
think
they
I
went
saw
to
that
London.
season.
Yeah, with Lauren.
How many
or
are
Lauren.
there?
There is actually 33 seasons. of The Real
Holy
World.
shit, that is a good run.
Do you remember the Seattle one when he slaps her, the Lyme disease girl?
Yes!
Do you remember that?
Oh, that was nuts.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
yeah, there was some fucking crazy things that happened on
God,
that
that
show.
was a
Yeah.
good show.
But yeah. 33
so what other
seasons.
yeah,
Shit.
what other shows influenced you guys? Any other ones that we didn't talk about?
MTV was a big part. of
Well,
it.
Yeah.
MTV, that was when MTV was in its prime and
Its
they were
heyday.
really
Yeah.
Then they started doing like
nothing.
no, yeah. Well, I mean, they did so many
120
reality shows.
minutes.
Teen
changed
Moms?
me.
Well, I think like Real World turned into True Life, which then turned into Teen Moms,
Moms.
which
Yeah.
I don't think has been a very good
no.
No.
portrayal.
I was obsessed with 120 Minutes, which was their late show they did on Sunday, and it was started I think at midnight, and it did all of the bands like Bjork, The Smiths, The Cure,
Yeah.
all of the like
That's like
non-pop-
old
yeah.
MTV.
Yeah.
Because when we were growing up, when I was growing up, at least, they stopped the music at
Yeah.
some point.
Oh no, I remember the music.
I-
that was when I was in high
I
school.
did also like VH1 and like behind
When-
the scenes.
Yeah,
and then-
and when RuPaul had their
yes,
talk
her
show.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I remember like Lisa Left Eye, and they're like, "That's when she burned down,
Down
the house."
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that.
I didn't know that story was actually drawn
True.
from reality. No,
Yeah.
on Hacks.
Oh,
But
who burned down a house?
Gene
Gene Smart.
Smart's character,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think like that's interesting. They're like TV shapes everything. you
It
know?
does.
What about Singled Out
Oh God, with Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
and Chris Hardwick?
Hardwick.
So, I really
Yeah.
think he's hot.
He's very handsome.
Yeah, no, Singled Out.
That show was
But do you
batshit.
remember that was a spin-off of Jenny McCarthy's show, the Jenny McCarthy show? Did anybody
I
ever watch
do.
that?
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Which to me was kind of a little bit of a ripoff of the downtown the Julie Brown, the original
Yes.
Julie Brown redhead, the Julie Brown show, which was in
I
the
don't know
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And it was Cuckoo Magoo.
I loved it.
It was off. It was like Pee Wee's Playhouse on crack. It was literally that.
That's making me think of just like SNL during the 90s when Will Ferrell was on and
Oh,
Sherry
that
O'Terry.
Terry.
So,
Yeah.
do you remember when she used to do the Robin Bird show?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Robin Bird Show.
So for you audience members, the people listening to the show or watching the YouTube, what were some of the shows that you grew up in that influenced you? I'm very curious.
Yeah.
If they're ones we talked about or ones we didn't even know. And I'm curious for
Yeah.
now recently, like in the last 15 years, what shows influenced you? I think
Yeah.
it'd be very interesting.
TGI Friday,
TGI Friday,
Step by
Step.
Step.
I was like, what?
Full House, and
Oh,
Yeah.
TGIF, like the entire.
Yeah.
sitcom. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
remember
forgot
that
about
was a
those.
thing.
I remember when
I
that was
remember
a
them
thing.
being
Family
corny back then. I
Matters
loved
and-
Family Matters, though. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Step by Step.
I heard he was in San Diego.
Who? Urkel?
Who?
Urkel.
Urkel.
He like helped fund a restaurant that just opened on 30th.
Oh,
I don't know what it's
maybe.
called, but I'll
Whoa.
find
Oh,
out.
interesting.
Yeah. I think it's like a tap room and they do food.
Yeah.
There's one where he dresses up in drag and like flirts with the brother. I really like that one.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
Of course
it's
you
funny.
did. But since we're getting close to the end of the show, we do have an announcement
We do.
to make. So
Wait, what?
we have an announcement to make
Oh,
about the show,
I
about
thought you
our
said
show.
something about Meg.
No. So going forward, actually, this may be one of Rob's last shows.
Aw.
Because Rob and I have decided to part ways. We're ending our relationship and on good terms, right, Robbie?
Yes.
Yes. Are we? Or do we hate each other? I
We
don't
don't
know.
hate each other.
No. Rob's most likely will end up back in Michigan, right?
Possibly, but or another. We don't know what
We don't
state I'm
know.
living in at this point.
Yeah.
But
Mentally
So
or
he
physically.
will be popping in here and there. It's not a full goodbye. We'll never see him again. He'll visit. So we're gonna actually take the month of June off to revamp, kind of restructure the show. It's still gonna be us clowns
For now.
Yeah. We may be getting another producer in the role. If not, it'll be me. We did it before. We're kind of going to go back to what we did in season 1. Miss Megs is going to be coming back in July. She's going to be popping
Holy
in
shit.
for
Wow.
some episodes. So you're going to get the old crew back together again, minus producer Rob.
minus me.
But change is always different and difficult, but it's always good. And Rob and I are ending on I think we're ending on a good note, and we just want each other to be happy, and we will be there for each other no matter what. And
Well, You guys have been friends for
a long time.
Yeah.
2 decades?
2 decades. 12
No,
years.
12 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Your
12
age
years.
just really warps my sense
Shut
of time.
the fuck up. So yeah, it'll be. I wish the best for Rob. All I want him to do is be happy. If I can't do it for him, he'll find somebody who can, and I'll be there to support him all the way.
And likewise.
Yeah. So
And yes. And so the show's not changing. It's the same clown car show it's always been.
the same train wreck.
A lot of the same people. And like
Yeah.
you're saying, I'll probably pop on once in a while.
Yeah.
even if I'm not in the driver's seat.
I know. Which means I'll be in the driver's seat, so it's gonna be a train wreck.
I'm like, God help us
and
all.
we're gonna bring back some of your favorite co-hosts that we have had over the years are gonna be filling in and kind of
Jenny,
Roz, Nina Balvan is gonna come back.
I miss Nina.
Dr. Carlton is coming back for part 2.
I really would like to meet him. I loved that episode last week,
Yeah.
and I
That
have
was
some
a great
butt
episode.
questions.
Yeah, we have a lot of Enchilada's gonna be coming back. We want
She's all right.
It's a lot of I know. It's a lot of our favorite people we've had are gonna come back in and fill the chair. So same show, but we're gonna take a little break for June. Well, we will be back for July because in July we have Pride in San Diego.
I know.
It's a
Sort
block
of.
party and Red Dress is coming up. We have City Fest. There is a lot going to be happening. It is going to be a fun summer. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
We are definitely. I know I am personally I don't know what I'm going to do without Rob, but we'll figure it out.
Well.
And we'll move forward and we'll be around.
It's not without me. I'm always here in
You're
spirit.
always here.
And thanks for letting me be here too for 175 episodes.
I know.
Holy
It's the birth
shit.
of
Wow.
this.
Wait, this is 175?
175. Yeah.
guys.
Jesus.
We've been at this for a
And
long time.
most podcasts don't make it to 10. And
Oh,
here
I
we
know.
are. We're
Here
still
we
going.
are.
I'd like to tender my resignation.
Yeah, Rob will accepted. But yeah, Rob will be still behind the scenes here and there, helping out and doing his thing, just not on camera as much. So we wish him well. It'll be good, right, Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. But on that
alright.
note, let's go get wasted.
Yay!
I was hoping
So
somebody would say
I
that.
know. So you can find. How do people find you, Bash?
I'm at
Let's get to
Name
it.
_ Bash, or I will be a Tasmanian devil ripping through the streets of university at some point today.
There you go. And you, Eric?
You can find me under the cursed bridge in front of PAX.
Not
or
spraining your ankle. Like a troll.
Yeah.
The bear troll.
Pay the toll in vodka.
The molto.
It's pretty accurate.
The molto auras.
It's a great impersonation
It
of
is.
me. Or you could find me on Instagram, Party Bear Eric.
There you go. And Robbie, if people want to reach out to you, how do they get you?
Well, I still haven't
I
posted since
know.
last year, but people actually do message me once in a while on
Yeah.
Instagram. It's RORYCO on Instagram if you want to say hi. It may take me a few weeks to respond because I never check social media,
Yeah.
but periodically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
And you can find the show at Who Invited Her _podcast on Instagram. We are Who Invited Her SD on Twitter and Facebook. You can email us at thegang@whoinvitedher.net. We love hearing from you. Send us messages below or comments below on this episode. Masturbation techniques, some of your favorite shows, all of that good stuff. You can follow me. It's Tony _Baloney_Macaroni. You can follow Film Springer, my other show. We are on Out.TV every Friday night at 7 p.m. And I think that is it for us, is it?
Wow, that's
Yeah,
a
we're
We're gonna
lot.
go
That's
for
a
lunch.
lot.
And you're
Yeah.
getting good at it too.
I know, but that is it, you guys. We will see you back in July. Have a good rest of the weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Bye.
Happy early Pride.
Happy early Pride.